everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while, but I thought I would come back on to share my Christmas decorations. I write the blog Messes of the Home, and I just wanted to share my Christmas decor lifestyle. I think it's kind of like, I don't know, whimsical, vintage, Victorian style. Our house was built in 1917. We have a lot of original features, and I've always loved Victorian houses. I spent 10 years of my early adulthood and living in England, where period features were highly regarded in all of the home architecture. And I grew to love Victorian features and always wanted to have a Victorian house. So we've been in this house here in New Jersey for the last 10 years, and I love it. It's literally a dream come true to live in a house with all of these like historical touches with the picture railings and, you know, all of that. So I decorate accordingly, but I still like to add splashes of modern touches into our home, as you can see with these sort of like wall picture lights. You know, that's not necessarily a Victorian touch, but it's a bit modern and I think it goes well. So back to the Christmas decor, guys. I digress. So our tree here is a 9-foot flocked tree. It is absolutely stunning, and I like my unusual color palette for Christmas, which is all shades of teal, light teal, dark teal, plus pink. And that's the theme that I carry on throughout my house, teal and pink. I use it for all the seasons, really. And I don't really change from my palette from year to year. It's pretty much always the same. It's teal and pink. But then I sort of change it with variations like rose gold or maybe dark green, silver or gold, depending on, you know, what the trends are doing. But the baseline's always teal and pink. So this year I've added these 2 nutcrackers, and I got these nutcrackers from the Home Depot. Yeah, I love the Home Depot. There's always so many good things that you could pick up in their decor section. And this is our frame TV, and I have it on this beautiful random wall art that I really like. I believe that is part of our Samsung subscription. So I think that looks sort of festive for the Christmas season. And then we have these gorgeous little deer. These deer were purchased from Kmart. Remember Kmart? I know in Australia Kmart's still around, but here in America our Kmart has closed down. At least the ones in New Jersey have closed down. It's gone out of business. But let me know if you still have Kmart in your town. But I got these cute, adorable deer from Kmart about 5 years ago, and they're so pretty, and they just give me that very like old-timey vintage aesthetic, which I love. And so they're quite cherished. We actually have 4 of them, but one of them's broken, and I need to get some E6000 glue and repair its little hind legs. But how beautiful. I mean, when you look at the details of this deer, it's just so cute with its little bell. It truly looks like a vintage piece. And so that leads me to talk about my dining room centerpiece here. Not my dining room, guys, my living room centerpiece here. This is just a tray mirror. I believe this was also from the Home Depot. And I put one of the dear friends here on the tray, as well as this star, Christmas tree star ornament that was thrifted from, I cannot remember, 2nd Avenue thrift stores. Look, it's moving on its own. It was thrifted from 2nd Avenue thrift stores maybe 3 years ago. I might have included this in a haul in a video I did a few years back. If I can find the video, guys, I will add it here so you can look at that video. but when I thrift pieces, I do keep them, so it becomes a treasured piece. Then I added these faux berries, which have some snow in them, this little urn here with a pine cone, and a sprig of my Christmas garland from the fireplace. Inside of my coffee table, which is my beloved display coffee table. I really, really, really love having this because the drawer opens and you can just swap out your decor seasonally. So this year I have these two metallic pink wreaths that usually go on my dining room china buffet, but this year I put them inside the display coffee table to sort of mimic the two eucalyptus garlands that I have over there on the French doors leading into our family room. So as for the garland here on our mantle, I wanted to just do sort of like a haphazard, whimsical, kind of like Victorian vibe. If you ever watch Victorian themed movies around Christmas, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, that's a much better example of the Victorian mantle. I'll also throw some images of Victorian mantles here so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So that's our mantle. And then as you get into the entry, you'll see that I have these winter branches. And one of them is broken, so I've just put it in that little vase there. And then this Christmas tree was also thrifted from 2nd Avenue thrift stores, and it has a similar star that matches the one on the coffee table there. And then we have these baubles, and I threw some garland inside the baubles. And then underneath, I have these two platters that stay here all the time. They just match my living room decor, so they're not necessarily Christmas decor. I just think they're very pretty. And this thing here I got from Spruce Home Decor when I went to Ohio to meet the two orchids, which was so much fun. And I love this piece. It's just so pretty. And I also just keep it out most of the year, really, and just switch it out with various things. And I just threw some garland in there. I keep it super simple because I think it was quite a busy entryway table anyway, so I didn't want to have too much more happening. So this is pretty much it, guys. This is my living room for Christmas during the day, and I think it's really festive, cheerful, very, very eclectic, which I like, maximalist, but at the same time, I think not over the top. It's very accessible and very enjoyable to be in because there's still lots of space for you to put drinks on the table, space for you to walk around the room. And we really enjoy sitting here as a family and watching Christmas movies in the evening and just hanging out. So I hope this is giving you some ideas on how you might want to decorate in a Victorian eclectic way for Christmas. And please do leave me some comments below. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Speak to you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my Victorian Christmas home decor tour. Make sure you subscribe for future videos.